Good morning. I have a super busy day today because I'm headed to New York City tomorrow. I'm taking a little bit of a vacation, mini trip up there. I haven't been there in forever. It's gonna be so cold. But I have a team meeting today with my 5 agents. I also have to stop by a for sale by owner because he isn't good with technology, so I have to bring him an addendum to sign. So gonna bring you along for that. And now I'm headed to the gym, and then in the afternoon I've got some showings as well. So very busy day. I also have to hand in a project I've been working on for a real estate textbook company. I do that as well. It's kind of like a catalog of all of their books, so I have to hand that in today before I leave tomorrow. My flight tomorrow is at like 7 a.m. so I really can't stay up late doing anything, so I have to be very efficient. So come along. So now I have to stop by TJ Maxx because I have to buy some conditioner for my house sitter while I'm away. We literally ran out yesterday, so I have like 5 minutes to do this. Of course, I ran into this on my route home. All right, that was a record time. I now am headed to get that signature I need from the seller, and then I have my team meeting, and it's only 11:20, but I feel like I've lived a whole day already. All right, so we just got our addendum signed, but look how beautiful that car is. So I just got that addendum signed. This is an off-market car lot that my client is buying, and he wants to develop it into townhomes. And this seller has been so sweet. He is an older man, he's retiring, he's owned that car shop I think for like 30 years. And he tells me the sweetest stories about his wife. They've been married since they were like 18 or 20, I think. And he still talks about her with so much love in his eyes. And she seems like a wonderful lady. He met her at like a gas station, and then he drove around that gas station for a few weeks after he met her. And it turned out that she lived across the street from him. So it was a beautiful story, and every time I see him, he tells me such touching stories of him and his family. Last time he told me when his son was first born, and I just love seeing him. It's definitely makes my job a little bit harder because I have to constantly drive out there and get his signature, but I'm always reminded about how special everybody's story is whenever I do run into him, because he's lived a very full life, and I think he's a very fascinating person, and he always brightens my day whenever I run into him. So now I'm headed to my team meeting. We are having an insurance class today. We have my preferred insurance agent coming out, bringing us lunch, and he is going to teach us all about insurance. There's a lot of changes right now in the Florida market because insurance companies are really cracking down. So I'm excited to learn what he has to say, and he's going to teach us about the difference between short-term, long-term rental, and primary residence insurance, because you actually need different ones for each type of property that you're buying. So as I'm starting to get more investor clients, I am learning more and more about things like that. So I'm excited to get a better understanding of insurance from an investor standpoint. So I'll see you in a little bit. Hey.
Give a paper, just tell me. Like, I can probably find an option for you. Okay, like.
That was a very productive team meeting. We just had a quick lunch and learn about the insurance. I learned a lot of things. Even though I've been doing this for a couple years, I always have something to learn about insurance. I feel like it's such a confusing aspect to the process, and my insurance agent is very thorough in explaining. He's very efficient, and I think he answered a lot of questions that beautiful. I'm now headed to an appraisal. I have a listing and it's closing in a couple weeks, so I am bringing a packet of the features list. This one's cool. It's completely rebuilt, even down to the studs. So everything is brand new. It's essentially a brand new home. And I brought some comps with me, the list of features, and I have met this appraiser before, so hopefully he takes it easy on us and gives us the price that we think that the home is worth. And that usually takes about 10-15 minutes. And after that, I am headed to CVS real quick for an errand, and then I have a couple things to do at home, and then I've got showings in the evening. So I'll show you the house at the appraisal as well. It's a beautiful renovation. So I'm excited to show you. I'm doing an appraisal at this beautiful home today. It was completely renovated down to the studs. I'm meeting an appraiser with some comps and a list of features. And if you haven't watched my previous YouTube video yet, I dive deeper into what an appraisal is and what I typically bring to show the appraiser. So he seems to be running a little bit late, so I have time to show you this home. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, completely renovated craftsman bungalow in Seminole Heights. Hurricane rated windows, beautifully updated bathrooms and bedrooms. Appraisal is done, and now I'm headed to CVS. I have to buy a Valentine's Day card for a past client. I am doing pop buys, but her neighborhood is gated, and my marketing assistant couldn't get into her neighborhood. So I'm gonna just send her a card with a little gift card, and after that I have to get home, finish that catalog project for the textbook company that I help out with that I mentioned before. And then it's back to some more showings. So my days are kind of random. I try to batch all of my appointments and super busy things that aren't at home to one days. And then I try to batch all of my at-home admin, paperwork, stuff like that in one day as well. I just wrapped up those showings. They are new clients. I was very excited to meet them. I am now headed home. There is a bit of traffic thanks to rush hour, but we'll get home. I am also still having to pack for New York City. I have to knock out a couple emails just to make sure everybody's okay while I'm away. And I'm headed out tomorrow first thing in the morning at 7 a.m. So wish me luck in the frigid weather of New York. And I hope to see you next week. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you for tuning in.